The first night, I began to understand that my marriage might be in trouble. The day I found out my marriage was over officially didn't happen until 2 days before Christmas. But it had happened long before that. Christmas only confirmed what I had already started to feel deep down in my spirit. Also, my daughter had shared suspicions as well. See, it started after my wife had bariatric surgery. At first, I was proud of her. She had taken a step toward health, and I supported her. But something changed. Conversations that used to flow with warmth became cold and irritable. Where there once was connection, now it was distance. Where there was once we, there was now only her. She started going out more often at night, telling me she preferred shopping late because the stores were less crowded. I trusted her. But one Sunday evening left me confused. She and I had spent the day together. We were intimate. She showered before she left to say that she was going to Target again. Nothing out of the ordinary. Till about 3 a.m. when she returned home and took another shower. I said, hold on. She showered before she left. Why would she be showering again now? See, I work 6 days a week. And the following week, that Friday, I told her I'd have the weekend off. She seemed tired on the phone and said she was braiding hair and going to sleep. I believed her. I told her she didn't have to pick me up because I never liked to stress her out or by stretching her too thin. I know she's there with the kids. She braids. I said, hey, just go to sleep. I'll stay here at the truck stop, and I will be ready in the morning. But before I laid down, because of earlier suspicions, I said, God, if my wife is cheating, I don't want to accuse her without proof. Can you please confirm it for me? If that's what it is, just please show me. I didn't expect them to move so quickly. That night, something unusual happened. Something that never happened whenever I'm at a truck stop. When I park bobtail without my trailer, nobody knocks on a bobtail door because we have special area for bobtails. But that night, a man came banging on my truck. I thought I was dreaming. When I stuck my head through the curtains, he asked me, hey, could you pull over so I can pull behind you and try to squeeze behind there? And I said, you know what, let me just drive to the yard and I will tell my wife that instead of coming to the truck stop, she can pick me up at the truck yard. So I was on my way driving to the yard and I called my wife. She didn't answer the phone, so I figured she was asleep. So I called my daughter to tell her, hey, is mommy asleep? She said, no, she's at Target. I said, hold on. I just tried to call her. She didn't answer the phone. So then I called her again. FaceTime. Call. Nothing. So I called my daughter back. I said, hey, mommy's not answering the phone. You sure she's at Target? Then I heard her sister down the hall say, tell your dad that she said she's in the back of Target and her phone died. I said, whoa. How? Why would she call you when I'm the one who was calling her? Her sister was kind of confused. Then my wife called 5 minutes later. I don't know why you blowing my phone up like I'm a damn dog. She snapped. I calmly told her I was only calling her to update where I would be at in the morning. Her harsh tone that night gave me the first inkling and the first crack in my heart. This is part 1 of what's going to be a 3 or 4 part series, Grace Over Guilt. The night I found out that my marriage was in trouble, part 1. Thank you so much.